All right, so here today we got some exciting stuff that I wanted to talk about and kind of update. It's been 2 years now since I last made this video. I feel old making this video. I'm like, dude, 2 years ago. God, what a different time it was. But basically speaking, I haven't updated this guide in 2 years. I wanted to kind of go through this and help out a bunch of new players who are picking up the game right now and talk about how this is a great function that a lot of players don't take advantage of. A lot of people just kind of avoid this, and basically speaking, you can farm a pretty good amount of gems on your account. And truly, this is something that I still do, and I live by and die by as a great system in the game, that you can farm and basically follow this process throughout the game to pick up, again, around, I'll be honest, 2 to 3 multis a month extra, which is nice for all free-to-plays. And again, you're only really capped by stamina pots, which, because of the current events and different things they've added in, it's a workaround. Like, there's a workaround for this, and I wanted to talk about that. Again, 2 years, a lot of things has changed. So if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Again, this video is more dedicated to newer players and maybe returning players. A lot of you veterans may know this already, so this might be repeat information for you, but maybe you want to watch it and hear it. Let's jump into it. So first things first, why is the system better and different? First, they added a stamina cap that's way different than ever. It's 220 now versus 114. It's been increased by plus 100 and an extra 6 because of the new level up. They did great work making that true. Again, 220 cap, very nice. Beyond that, they've also added a cool little thing over here in the coin shop. They added the ability to pick up 50, again, stamina, or 50, rather, these tickets over here, skip tickets, which is always worth it. I do recommend picking it up if you have, again, a large amount of gold coins or whatever. They're, again, going to help you when you kind of need it, and when you are in need of some dire gems, they'll come in clutch, because, again, of how the system works. But that's there as well. Again, why it also gets a little bit better is a lot of people are sitting on more silver coins than ever because you have how many free multis during all these events. These events give you now 240 to 280 free multis, or 280 free summons, not multis, but 28 multis, 24 multis, which is insanity. And with these multis, you're picking up free, again, gold coins, free silver coins. The systems have gotten better. The banners have gotten better. The banner summon amount has gotten better. Things have changed since the last time. Again, we covered this video, and things are better now when it comes to obtaining stamina pots and such. The login events, the other events that kick in, they are really freaking good. So again, when it came to back then, maybe you could farm less and less gold dungeon. But nowadays, with all of the summons events and everything, you have a lot of these coins left on your account, unless you're religiously spending them all, which, again, hats off to you. You're doing good. But again, with those systems, those things over there, things are a little bit better here. First, we're going to go into the process, how to farm these gems, how to do things properly. It's basically only capped by stamina pots and gold, theoretically. That's the only cap here. But how the process works is this. First things first, you need gold, okay? We got to get our gold up. Again, in 2 years, they did, or since 2 years ago, there was no stage over here. They did add a brand new stage, which is stage 6, which increases the gold farm per the amount of stamina you're putting in. You are putting in 30 stamina, so more. But again, you are getting more gold. It's ratioed perfectly. Again, originally when I first covered this, it wasn't ratioed properly. It is now ratioed properly, where this is actually a buff. So again, spending 30 stamina every single run gets you much more gold than anything else. So you want to farm this one. Stage 6, again, with the best team, in my opinion, is this one over here. With Relic, it's going to be Danafor Liz, King, Melly, and Escanor. Doesn't matter the associations. Just make sure King can crit, so put on maybe Sariel there. Do whatever, it doesn't really matter. Most of you can probably clear this without having to, like, full sweat. You want to eat gold food, have the card set associated to Sins. I don't have that on this account, sadly, but have that card set, and you're done. You're good to go. Farm this as fast as you can, as much as you can. Basically, you just want to get your gold up. That's the process here. Get your gold up using your stamina pots, maybe your skip tickets when it comes to an update where you need the gold and you need to do this process. Once again, you're done with this. You then move to step 2. With that gold, what do you want to do? You want to hop over here to the banner system, which is now changed, correct? You have to hop over here to Gear Gacha. Gear Gacha used to have an event, and when I made this video 2 years ago, we were farming an insane amount of gems. Back then, I full sent this system, and I promise you, I did this live on stream a little bit, where I talked about this, right? I was able to obtain 85 gems during one update when I saved all the gold going into it, and had right up there. In one update, I gained 85 gems from the system. It was a very cool thing. We did it again together. I did the math, I showed the breakdowns, and it was a great time. But this system over here, basically how you will handle it is put this button on right here. You will have common, uncommon, rare, and SR ticked. You will have gold ticked. Again, I do have 5,000 keys. I'm just saving them for a rainy day. Someday. But have that all ticked. You'll hit this button, and basically you will just keep on farming it and letting the gold be spent. Your goal here is to acquire SSR gear, and your goal is to acquire as much awakening stones as you possibly can. When you acquire Awakening Stones, you will take those Awakening Stones and gear, merge them together by getting Awakening level 5 gear. You want that. When you get a gear piece, SSR, to Awakening level 5, you yourself pick up a free gem. So, I spent 1.6 million gold here. I picked up 1 of these, 3 of these, 5 of these, 1 of these, 13 of these, 5 of these. Basically, when you do this process, you need 15 of these stones. 15 of these stones will grant you basically 1 gem. Correct? That's how that operates. And the gear associated, that's how that works. Yeah? As you're going through this process, you want to go and do that. You want to make sure you pick up, again, as much gold as possible. Dump that in there. Pick up as much stones as possible. Then take it a step further, right? Once you're done, once your inventory gets maxed out there, you then want to talk to Deanne and start merging things. Before you do that, there is one thing that I recommend that is statistically and mathematically still better to do. Basically, it's taking your gear, and before you go and throw your gear away, you go and say, you know what, I don't want this piece of gear. I'm going to put this piece of gear right here real quick, or you don't even have to put the gear right here anymore. You add the function just to level it up. You take the gear, you hit this button, you take it to plus 15, right? Which is plus 3 over here, which is 15 of these I meant, but you can take it to plus 3. If you're low on gold, you're low on these stones over here, you do that. If you're not low on those 2 currencies, you take it to plus 5, and you plus 5 every gear piece before giving it to Deanne. Why do you do this? Is because you actually walk away with much more of the Awakening Stones and much more of an actual gain when it comes to it. Again, this is a process that I do actually every single update. Again, yes, you might see 6.3k gems over there, but obviously on my free-to-play and such, I still do this. It's probably the best thing that's in this game, and the only actual thing you can actually farm consistently and do consistently. You're just going to sit here, plus 5ing all the useless gear you don't need. Any gear piece you plan on chucking into the garbage, you're just going to sit here, do this, plus 15. You will spend 22k per piece. Again, gold isn't the issue. Theoretically, you're capped at stamina pots. So it doesn't matter. Spend your gold. Again, you will always have an influx of gold, so you have plenty of time to acquire gold. It doesn't matter. Spend your gold like this. But while you're doing this, again, is to unlock more Awakening Stones. That's the hard process. Yeah? When it comes to basically putting on, so let me just put on this piece here. Let's say this is the best piece I have. Yeah, best piece I have. Why you're doing this again is you want to get the gems, right? It costs you, again, 15 of these, so plus 5 is all you need. Hit 0 here. That's 15 of this, 2 million gold, this over here. Now, what does it give me? It gives me a gem. And every time I do this consistently. You can see I have 643 of those on my account. You saw that? How many Awakening Stones I have? Again, it gives you a gem every single time. This is a process you want to go through consistently, constantly, as much as you can. Farm out gold, transfer the gold into the gear gacha, transfer those pieces by leveling them up to plus 5, taking them to Deanne, let Deanne break them down, giving you more, again, Awakening Stones, then repeating the process, level up, do whatever, spend stamina, do whatever. That's the process. And again, you do walk away with a good amount of gold, and again, gems, which is great. We want that. Again, showing it to you, if I go to Deanne over here, go here, and then I will burn the pieces that I had. So for example, these are some plus 5 pieces. So we'll do 3 plus 5 pieces. Go and burn them real quick. If lucky, we can walk away with some good stuff here. There is still a percentage behind this, showing you if you get something good or bad. So we did 4 here, which isn't the best. I'll show you again what it looks like with plus, or with nothing, right? Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Let's do 3 here. Again, the rate wasn't good. We didn't do that hot on that. We picked up 1 here, again, versus the plus 5, which was 4. So remember, plus 5 will help it consistently get you better and better drops, what you want. You want better and better drops here. You want to pick up as much as you possibly can. Let's do this. 4 pieces all I had, right? Yeah, let's just do 4 pieces, right? Pop them in here, hit this button. Again, we saw 4, we saw 1. Now 4 pieces gives me what? Again, 4. So we didn't do that again, but you do sometimes walk away with some, again, SSR stones, the better ones you want, but you take these things over here as you're progressing. You hop over to King, again, if you're in this tavern. You go over here, you trade these pieces into, again, basically 6-star, because you want 6-star, right? Or is it 5-star? Yeah, 5-star. You want 5-star of this, but basically I have 628. I did the math right altogether. If I were to merge all this stuff over here, I'm walking away with 55 plus gems. If I were to merge up most of this here, like again, if I say just this over here, add this in, 136. I take this, this one was 1,000, whatever, how much. Take this, it gives me 198 of this, which again, pretty good amount. I then take this back, do it again. I keep on doing this process, keep on doing it, and again, you do walk away with a bunch of gems here. I'm showing it to you clearly how much I have. I have a lot of this because this is a process that I take seriously. I do farm it as much as possible and whenever I can, because again, the system is pretty nice. So just wanted to mention this now. If you want to try it, you're more than welcome to. Again, your whole process is start with a gold dungeon, farm it out. take your gold over to the gear gacha, burn your gold in the gear gacha, take that gear that you get, put them on the character, get ready to build that gear. The excess gear you don't need, you take it, +5 it, give it to Deanne, break it down, get that currency, keep transferring into more 6-star gear, or 5-star stones rather. Take those 5-star stones, build your gear sets, get them to level 5. Either keep the gear set or throw it away. I just throw away the gear set if I don't need it for a character. Most of the time, again, with this account, most of my stuff is built. When I don't need it, chuck it away. I just got a free gem though, and I keep doing that. And again, with whatever I have stored up here, it's technically 53 or 55 plus gems. And then take it a step further. There's gear sets that you get consistently and constantly, correct? Which in my opinion are just better, even more free gems. Go over here to the chest, right, where you can pop these things, and sometimes they give you like gear that's like level 3 or something like that. Let me see if I have any. I use them all right away, but like sometimes you get like a level 3 enhanced gear piece. When that's there, you take that gear piece and just give it extra 2 stars. It's a free gem, right? Because again, you only put like 5 or 10 stones in it, and it becomes a gem. So that's also there, but up to you if you want to do it. It's the process that I follow through with and keep doing, but it is worth mentioning. That's how you can farm gems infinitely, and it's still a good system, even though gear gacha is not here, because the amount of gold you're walking away with is so much more. It's not even funny. So take care, have fun. That's pretty much all I got for you here today.